Nobody watched the video because it was a weird little short one. But I had COVID last week, so I didn't film a video. Definitely still feeling it now. But I think I'm gonna be tired for the rest of my life anyway. So, today I'm gonna be doing a little bit of painting. Because I have to paint a shirt for a shock treatment performance that we're doing this weekend. I saved it too, and now I lost it. It doesn't matter because I'm going to adjust my display timeout. I'm just gonna do the full thing here. And then sanity for today. If you've never seen shock treatment, it's definitely a weird one. It's the kind of sequel for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I personally think it's like what would have happened if Brad and Janet never went to the castle. But it's obviously just a very loose sequel. So I need to make this shirt. So I'm gonna readjust this camera and we're gonna get painting. Okay. So I have my little jar of water. And I have my paint, which is honestly definitely not the correct red. But you know, it is what it is, and we're gonna work with it. I should have brought something to put this on. Oh. Instead, I'm gonna work out of here like a weirdo. Alright, so I think I'm gonna use this bigger brush. So I need it to go sanity. Ooh, this is a fun S. Oh my goodness. Already off to a bad start. Is this supposed to be an S? Because I know it says sanity for today. But the more I look at this, the less I think Richard O'Brien knows what an S is. And I wish that I would have grabbed a bigger paintbrush, but I also couldn't find any of them because I did a lot of weird watercolor while I was in quarantine. Oh my god. Well, I guess I can always make it thicker. Fix this. It's better-ish. Well, I like missed my original line, so that's fun. I mean, in a perfect world, I find a better shirt anyway, and then I just iron this on. Because they do sell iron-on patches, but I didn't think they did, and I didn't know that until recently. And the show is this week, so I do not have time. Your motorcycle's too loud. And that's the other downfall. I can film this way later when it's quieter, and then it comes out super late. And nobody watches it anyway. Yeah, if you can hear kids, I'm so sorry. They're driving me absolutely nuts too. So sure, that's an S in some world. And now we're angling up. Goodness gracious. I know it's like cursive, but that was a really strange sound on my end. I don't know if you'll hear it, but it literally sounded like somebody's voice just like echoed through my headphones or something. It was weird. Okay, I feel like I have to concentrate here. I'm gonna bring it back up. This is definitely not at an angle anymore. And this is where I'm gonna change that. Oh my goodness. Like, I get kids are being kids, but like, I'm so conditioned to just being quiet all the time because my parents were constantly telling me to shut up. Who knew? Oh my god. This is stressful. It's stressful because this could be a thicker paintbrush, but I don't know where my paintbrushes are. And I looked everywhere underneath, and I have no clue where they could be. I just had them last week, so it's very, very rude of them to do this. This is definitely not as angled as it needed to be. And I'm kind of mad about it. That being said, if you're in the local Providence area looking for something to do on your Saturday night, we're doing shock treatment at AS 220. So it'd be one thing if I could do this in like one swipe, but I can't because it's not how this works. Everybody's trucks are loud. It's just so funny because when I moved in here, I was told that this one would be much, much quieter than my previous apartment because it's owned by the same person. And then this has been honestly way louder than even living in front of a red light. Because you'd think that like living in front of a red light, you'd constantly get like music and things like that. And honestly, it wasn't that bad. A cop even flipped his car over at the stoplight one night, and I did not wake up. I didn't hear anything. So, with that being said, this neighborhood is much louder. Between the music and just the kids constantly yelling and screaming. There's like, it's not even out on that side. That's so stupid. Well, that's sanity. It should have been more angled and I should have traced it, but here we are. And this is what I've done. I'm doing this for con, so I need to make a much better one before then because this is not gonna fly. This is also too close. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get more of this bread out. Hello. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna deal with that. The costumes are just ridiculous in all these movies too. It just drives me nuts. So if you've ever seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, like what were you thinking? I get they're aliens, but like also, come on. What were you thinking? Like Columbia's costume alone is like so expensive because of like the pieces and the fabrics and stuff that it like requires. And then you get shock treatment, which is like, well, we went to the thrift store and bought some costumes. You like don't want it to have like that pink trail off. Oh god, my back. Everything needs to crack. That is the ugliest of. Oh my god, your car sounds like a tin can. So if this is who I think it is, these are my next door neighbors who drive this little crappy Honda Civic. It sounds like a bunch of tin cans. But whenever another louder car or a motorcycle or anything goes by, it sets off their car alarm. So their car alarm is just constantly going off. Like, first of all, pretty sure that car doesn't even have reverse. I don't think anybody's gonna steal it. Second of all, just turn it off. Just turn it off. And also, third of all, stop coming down that road with really loud cars. It's rude. Oh, this is ugly. Imagine if those people were the only like 3 people that watch my videos. That would be hysterical. There goes the audience in the neighborhood. Nobody viewed my little handwritten video that I made for y'all because I was too sick. Wednesday was oh my god. Wednesday was definitely like a worse day for me though. It's cool though because I never really got a high fever, which is weird because typically I spike really high fevers. So this was nice to not be boiling. But I definitely still felt brain foggy even after the fact. I feel a lot better now. My sinuses are like, I'm pretty sure they're never going to go back to what they were. And I didn't like quite lose my sense of taste and smell, but things definitely taste different. And it might not be a bad thing because it seems like it's a lot of sweets that are tasting questionable. It's more crooked than the top part. Oh, cool. Did you know that everybody in the neighborhood wanted to hear your music? I'm actually gonna use... Ouch. I'm gonna use the tag. Paint. Yeah, cutting it close there on the edge. My god. Oh my god. Like, I don't know. It's probably because that was like drilled into me as a child to just be quiet all the time. But like, I hear kids screaming and it honestly just makes me angry. It's just like, I get you're outside, but like, sometimes they're out there crying, like, for help and stuff like that. And I'm like, do I need to call somebody, or are you just like being dramatic? Because a lot of times it sounds like they're honestly like just being dramatic. And I know, oh, call if you see something, whatever. But like, I'm not gonna call at all. I'm just not gonna. Because I'm minding my own business. I don't trust anybody around where I live. But like, also, these kids sound like little drama queens, so there's that. You know, this is annoying. I need to go see if I can find a bigger brush because this is not gonna work for me. I found a better brush, so I'm gonna clean this one off. Out of my life. I'm gonna try this one first. This one's way bigger. This one sounds broken. No, we're just gonna do it anyway. So we're gonna see how much better I can make this. Oh my god. Already off to an insane start. See, I was gonna do this and make ravioli. Oh my god, I touched it. I need to make sure I don't get this on anything. But I was gonna make ravioli tonight. But now I'm thinking that I should just go to the store and get salad stuff. So I haven't been, obviously, to the gym because I've been sick with COVID, so I'm not gonna be going to the gym. I'm gonna wait until... What is this cat doing out there? Oh my, like, this is obnoxious. I'm so sorry. It's just, it's just constantly gonna be loud for me, no matter where I go. But I obviously haven't been going to the gym because of COVID. Duh. Oh, there we go. And I'm not gonna be going back all week. I'm gonna wait until my 2 weeks is officially up. And then I'll be going back. But I'm annoyed a little bit because I was starting to try to make some progress, and then I had a tooth pulled, and then I got COVID. So this has been a fun journey. 2022 has been a year. Let me tell you. I'm trying to find an apartment, and this is almost impossible. Like, I get it. Everybody's like, oh, it's more expensive here, there, blah, blah, blah. That's why I don't live there. So I don't care how expensive it is for you. Sorry. but that's why I don't live there. Okay. This is giving me massive anxiety for some reason. Which that has been through the roof, because it turns out COVID makes your anxiety worse. Because then you go outside and you're like, how do I people again? How do I be around people? How do I get back into society after I've been talking to my cat and the squirrels all week and only talking down to somebody from the porch? My goodness. I am really regretting not waiting to do this until a little bit later, because maybe, just maybe, these kids would have a bedtime even though it's summer vacation. But honestly, I figured they might start doing fireworks, so, gotta celebrate that nobody has a right over their own bodily autonomy. I don't know what that noise was. My irrational mind, I'm like, imagine if I was filming and somebody just like came into my room and like in my house and like tried to like steal like my Samal from the fridge. Yeah, I don't know what that noise is. I'm gonna assume that's Everett doing some dumb shenanigans outside of my door, because I was just out there feeding the squirrels and he was mad. He thinks he is a big squirrel. Which he was in here playing with a walnut the other morning, so he definitely thinks he is a squirrel. They eat those, not play with them, dummy. This has been the noisiest video ever. I actually kind of have to take a little break because this is making my body feel very anxious. So hang on a tick. Alright, I just gotta get through this. At least I know when I try to do this again, it's gonna suck for me, but I will be able to do it if I can just get through it. But I don't know, I just feel like my hand is gonna leap off my body. And okay, so that noise, I have no idea what it is, but it sounded even stranger with my headphones off. So I don't know what that is. Come on. Oh, I stuck my finger in it again. Stop getting paint on yourself. I had paint all over the floor because I made a little art product with all my COVID tests. And I kept tracking red paint all over my floor, which was kind of funny. Okay, I just have like one more letter left. And I wish that like my body didn't feel like it was gonna jump out of its skin. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's just, oh, why? Why is this so hard? That looks better. Oh my god, it's gonna start here. Okay. Now it's just people being obnoxious. It's probably actually, now that I think about it, my redneck ass neighbors being like ratchet and throwing some stuff into like their trash pile in the backyard. Oh my god. just leave it like that. I'm like trying to get comfortable and I just can't. I don't understand why my anxiety has gotten so much worse and why my body anxiety is so bad right now. It's making me want to sweat. It could be because I've eaten only junk food since I got home. Because the one food that I was going to eat says that it expired like 2 weeks ago. And typically I'm like, yeah, all about it. But like, I'm trying to be a little bit more cautious for some things. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm calling it here. This is our finished product. Now I have to leave it here and hope that it stays dry. Yeah, so that's all we've got. Some pink lemonade if you're thirsty. Another brush. Take a sip. Yeah, right. Actually, this does make me kind of want some pink lemonade. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time.